Okay. Yeah, that's right. So
And now to something new and exciting in the AI space. We're ready to go. It's a new product that offers.
yep, that's right. All right. Good morning. Share this link on Twitter. Okay. Sorry, I'm just getting everything set up right now. I didn't. I didn't realize that when I started streaming from the software that I've got, it would push to YouTube, but it does. Where is it? Studio. Here it is. I need to start putting different labels on these on the streaming names just to keep it better organized. They're all, you can't tell which day is what. I'm going to do a quick review here in a minute just to kind of go through my process. Let's call this one, what is today? This is, we'll call it EP 5, 7, 20, 23. There we go. Naming convention has been selected. We'll call this one EP 4. This is 7/19/23. Wait. Control room, there we go. Okay. What's up, everybody? Now I feel like I've got settled. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, guys. So I posted a few things on Twitter that I'd like to just maybe run through. Just kind of show you guys what I'm thinking today. So the first thing is this. I'm somewhat conflicted, but I think one second. Daddy. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. I've got some whiny kids this morning. Might have to dip out again in a second. I want to go through my process and what I'm seeing here. So I posted this on Twitter. You can see this right here. Next expiration, which is 7/26. That's pretty bearish right there. That is bullish, right? So just, for right now, what it's telling me, and this changes every day, obviously, right? What this means is that we can expect a pop in volatility, sometime between today in the 26th at this point, right? So puts are probably a good bet, or calls on VIX maybe a good bet as well. But once you get into once you get into August, that totally changes, and then this will evolve and change. But for right now, the view is somewhat bearish, with a pop in volatility. Now, could volatility pop along with SPX? Yeah, it sure can. So that's like the difference. Because if we look at the regime that we're in, let's see, this one here. We're in a regime where that's possible. If we look at HV and IV over the last 30 days, we've got IV's greater than HV, so HV would need to catch up, and when that does, or when that flips, is when you kind of get some of this green VIX, green SPX stuff. There's no sign of that happening, but it's possible. Oh, I've got to finish doing my levels. I haven't done this one. Okay, it just might be choppy instead of being down. Oh, look at this. So 83 I kind of have as like a line in the sand, and that just got eaten up. It's 9:30. Okay, so this is the open. All right. Man. That looks pretty bullish. I don't really see anything here. So I also posted that 60 is probably a gimme today. Let me show that chart. So here's what I'm looking at. It's not a gimme anymore after that open. That's funny. It totally changes the picture for me. All right, so came down, retested this area, this previous little balance range, this breakout range here. If we zoom out, we can see we've got a few different balances. This area definitely is going to get more work, in my opinion. Probably end up looking like this. I think it'll be revisited at some point. But right now, I kind of have 83 as a line in the sand for being bearish on the day. If we cross 83 and we truly cross into this little node here under 83, and we retest 83 and it fails, I think you can count on getting down here to 60, 56 area. Somewhere in here is probably the play. We're still over VWAP. And then oh, that's not right. It's supposed to be this. Yeah. We'll take a look at single prints in just a minute. I'm kind of late on this. Sorry, guys. I wanted to do all this before open to have a game plan in place. Okay, so right now VIX is sort of at this high resistance level. This dollar divergence that we talked about does favor downside volatility, in my opinion. At least it has in the past when that's happened. And then we also look at breadth, and breadth is pretty high, but not a true tell yet. Really needs to cross over this 90-ish% range for me to really call a top. Okay, so if we look here on the daily profile, right now, yes, is in this range, 96 to 81. I'm sorry, down to 78-ish, right? Man, that just got eaten up. Yeah, so if we look at where we are, I think you can short this. If we look at this overnight profile, we're at the top of the overnight range. We're right at this low volume TPO with a look back of yesterday and today. I mean, this looks like it could be, if we bounce back up and hit, like I'll short. I'm gonna go short in futures, probably 92.50, with a stop of 93.50. I don't know if I'm gonna get a fill though because I'm kind of late. I might not. I'm okay with that, but it might pop back up. Yeah, I'm kind of late getting to it. So if we look at that, I mean, look, that's a clear resistance line, right? Could pop up to 94.50. If you don't want to take any drawdown, you could just throw an order at like 93. Short 93 with a stop of like 94.50. But 93 might not get filled. But if it does, you probably won't have much drawdown. Let me open up Thinkorswim to see what. Come on, get up to 92.50. Right. So we took out these single prints and just bounced. Almost filled. Come on. Come on. I got it. Filled. 92.50. So let's see what happens. There's 93. 93.25. And then also, so we repaired this poor high. So we're good there. Took out these single prints, took a bounce. All right, next set of single prints is down here. Yeah, 68, 63. So that's the next target if we kind of get under this 80 area. So you get under 80, 60, 61, 62, 63 would be my next target. And I would expect a bounce to happen when we hit this. And so right now you can see we're hitting this in terms of the 63. Okay, so yeah, we're fine. In terms of this composite, we're hitting this high volume node here, and then the low volume node is right at 45.94. So I think we're okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice little rejection, hopefully. And 2 points now. All right, so if we look at the opening node, we've got some. So our opens here. I didn't mark any levels yet. Shit, give me a minute. I am very unorganized this morning. Oh yeah, so high of OVN is 45.93.75. 45.93.75. OVN high. What was yesterday's close? Okay. 45.94.25. Oops. What did I just do? So I took a short here at my fill was at 92.50. Is what was overnight low. Yeah, so that's the overnight low too. 79.25. So what I think is looks like SPX closed the gap. SPY, yeah, closed the gap, and looks like it's getting a rejection. We'll see. Let's see. Levels to watch for. Below 80 bearish. Yeah, I agree with that. Above 91.5. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that's not wrong at all. Yeah. So the whole, the triple distribution statistic for T+2, those stats were collected over the last 2 years, and so obviously 1 year of that was in a bear market, right? And so, I'm going on those stats. That's what my play is based on, which is why I'm short 92.50. But again, a year of that was in a bear market, and just because those are the stats for the last couple of years does not mean it's going to happen, right? And it's a much lower probability play than yesterday. I'm up 2 points now. I could take that, but I think, it's it's close. I also saw that somebody posted I think it was Kenny, I don't know, starts with a K on Twitter. He posted that there was a $2 million 452 call play yesterday, which is pretty bullish, but that could have been for the pop that happened. I don't know. An earnings play for sure, but so far, it's like middle of the road. Could go either way. Oh, crap. Right. So here's where my order was. 92.50. We're above the volatility trigger in both SPX and SPY, so that is bullish positioning. It looks like it might run. I got my stop set at 94.50. Look at that. $94.50 did not get hit. Barely. So we touched the previous day close and the overnight high and got a little bit of a rejection from that area, which is nice to see. But yeah, I mean, being above 83 is still pretty iffy if you're short, along with me. I made my account public again on Twitter because the shittiest thing about your private account is you can't search your past records, your tweets and stuff. And like for me, that's why I use Twitter, so I can search my tweets. I'll probably make it private again soon, but 95 huge sell orders, F stop above. Okay. 94 is Smash's pivot. That's cool. I like 94. And we hit it, right? My stop was 94.50. We'll see. I mean, I'd like to stay under 93.50. Come on. What you gonna do? How do I choose between buying puts or futures? I don't know. It's kind of I think because it's borderline right now, I'm okay with playing futures instead, just because it's always smaller plays for me. It does feel like a tough short right now. You're absolutely right. It feels like it's going to pound it higher for sure. Let's see. Yeah. Here it goes. Let's see. $93.50 looks like it's holding. Yeah, look at that. But we're just down to the bottom of this current little rotation range for the open. 5-point range. You got to remember these are 5-point. Usually, ES kind of rotates in a 5-point range. This one's got kind of a little excess high and a little excess low. So the true range is between like, say 89, 50, 90, and 93. Oh yeah, let me look at book map, see what we're dealing with here. Oops, sorry guys, I didn't realize I had that up. All right. News hits. What news is it? I'm so bad about keeping up with that stuff. Might close my. Oh, let's see. Oops, gosh, I keep pressing that. So it's a volatility algo, most likely, right? So I think in those you expect like a downward movement. Is this like consumer sentiment or something? Two. pump it. Here's VWAP 8850. Ooh, nice. All right, so on this futures trade, short 92.50 up 4 points. Not big yet. Had 5. Could have taken 5. There we go. All right, so now, yeah, so I'm looking at this right here. I'm going to go ahead and close out my trade. It's 4 points. So you're going to get a bounce here. It's a value, and it's right above a single, right above a low volume area on the 15. And then probably look to re-enter at some point. That's a good first trade of the day. I think we're right. Yeah, we're right back up here. Yep, always take. That's exactly right. Always take the 5 points. Yeah, always do. I think it's going to go lower today. But I mean, 83 is sort of line in the sand for me. Got to get under 83 for me to be convicted in that. So let's see. All right, I got to step away, guys. I'll be right back.